Hey there guys, it's Tina and I am back, and I've been gone for over a month. I know you guys probably didn't realize it because I haven't posted right now. I haven't posted in a week, so it's not that evident, but I had filmed and had videos ready to go for you guys because I know I was gonna be away. So it's been a while since I sat down and filmed, and it's so awkward to get back into the swing of things, but here we are. We are doing a get ready with me video because I'm just gonna talk to you guys, catch up with what's been going on, talk about the things, not all the things because I really don't want to talk about the things. I'm gonna interject right here because I wanted to put this at the forefront of the video because that's what I meant to do, and somehow I got into talking about all kinds of nonsense. But anyway, thank you guys to all my new subscribers, all my longtime subscribers, and everyone in between. Our channel is finally growing because it's our channel, it's our family, it's the fancy family right here, and there's so many new people here, and I see you guys in the comments. I'm reading all the comments, all right? So don't think I'm skipping over your comments. I'm not the best at responding back. I'm trying to work on it. Like, I try to respond to a few comments every day, but thank you guys so much. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you, but thank you so much, and welcome to the fancy family. If you are new, thank you so much for subscribing and showing your support, and to my OGs and my mid-Gs, because you know we have people. Hey, if you have been a part of the fancy fam for years, for months, for days, for hours, welcome. Thank you so much for all the support. I see you and I love you, and we're finally growing, and low-key I hope I'm not jinxing myself. Should I say it? I feel like we might get to 100,000 for 2020. Can you even imagine? Like, my channel is actually growing. I'm not losing subscribers daily anymore. I'm actually growing, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited and so happy, and I'm so happy that there's still positive things happening and we can still celebrate things, you know, with everything going on with the pandemic and Black Lives Matters, and you know, with the other trash that's happening on the outskirts of the beauty community, like trying to seep its way in. There's still a lot of positivity. So thank you guys so much if you've come from anybody's channel that recommended me, because that's the other thing. Like, the beauty community is what I remember it being, where people would do shout outs and mention other creators that they love and support. And so thank you so much. If you're from Twitter, from people recommending me on Instagram, thank you so much. And for you guys that have been supporting me and pushing me and like mentioning me, if there's somebody that says tag an influencer that you love and you guys are like, Tina, that was a weird sound. Thank you guys for all those people that are recommending me, pushing me out there, putting my name like into the atmosphere, like come see Tina. Thank you. I am so appreciative of that support. So I wanted to just come here and say that right now because it really deserves to be right here. But you know, I got off on a tangent and just ended up talking the whole time. But thank you guys. Thank you. Now on to the other gibberish that I was, yeah. And you guys are just gonna have to bear with me in this because I'm trying to get my hair to lay flat. Put some gel in there, and I'm trying to get it to lay flat because I ain't got time, alright? So, what do we usually start out with? A clean, freshly washed face. And you guys are not gonna mind this either. So I have a little acne patch on this pimple that is not trying to let me be great. Oh, this is one of my favorite things, is the acne patch. I want to try the one from CosRx. I've heard great things, but the one I'm using is the Peace Out brand. It's the Acne Patches, and you just put it over your little acne and it's gonna suck it out, suck it dry. Now you see that little whitish looking point? That is not like the pimple stuff, but that is where the action is happening. That is where the salicylic acid, which is what is in these patches, that's where it's attacking the juices in the pimple, and it sounds so bad. But anyway, you guys are just gonna, don't mind that. I'm gonna leave it on too, because you can leave it on overnight, and I have somewhere to go today, so we're gonna just leave that on. I think I'm gonna leave it on all day. Anyway, we're gonna start out with a clean, freshly washed face, and I'm gonna go in with my Sol Hasu Essential Balancing Water. Whew, this is so pricey, but I got the sample kit that they have, And I tried this and I'm like, it is such a good essence, and it is great to apply to your skin prior to applying your moisturizer because it helps prep your skin for absorbing all that moisture. And I've been loving it. I have really been loving these kinds of essences that are like a thicker jelly water versus like a straight liquidy water. The viscosity, it's a little bit thicker than just an ordinary liquid, and I love that. So we're just gonna apply that all over the face. Let's allow that to absorb into the hands too, because my hands are a little bit dry. You know, a lot of people have been saying that, and I find it hilarious. They're like, oh, my hands are a lot drier than they used to be because I'm washing my hands more. And I'm like, I'm judging. I am really judging. I have not been washing my hands that much more than I've always washed my hands. So to me, it's just hilarious that people are now paying attention to hygiene. It's like, because there are people that will literally not shower for days on end, and I'm just like, what? You know, it's quite, I don't understand it. Anyway, applied primer to my brows and stuff. So anyway, what's going on, you guys? Like I said, I've been gone for a month. So I was actually in Florida because the boy toy had surgery, and I had to go be there to like drive him around and nurse him and stuff and make sure he was on his pain meds and all that stuff. So I was in Florida, and Florida, very interesting because they opened up their businesses. Like a lot of the restaurants were open. Like I would go and do pickup because I'm doing takeout only, excuse me. So I would go to like the grocery store, and I would go to these restaurants to pick up food, and there were people out and about, like having a good time, like no masks either. And I'm like, what is this? And I'm telling you, I was just like, watch this. This is gonna be a problem, all right? Because I think I went to pick something up from Cheesecake Factory because it happened to be his birthday too during that time. And he was like, he wanted cheesecake. So I was like, all right, we're gonna get cheesecake for your birthday. You know, live your best life during quarantine, right? So now I went to the Cheesecake Factory, but it was in like a mall. You know, like you have the malls with this, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm like walking up to this Cheesecake Factory, and there was this other restaurant that was open, and they were playing music. And these people were in the restaurant, they were dancing, and no mask, nobody had masks on. They were dancing up a storm, and I'm just like, what? And people walking around the mall, and no one had masks on, and I'm like, what you know? So said, so done. By the time I was ready to leave and come back to New York, they were shutting everything down again because they had a surge of cases. And I'm like, what do you expect? People are out here just acting like nothing happened. Nothing happened, just living their best lives. And of course that's gonna happen. Then I come back to New York, and then New York is like, well, if you're coming from these high-risk states, like I came back a day or two before Governor Cuomo was like, if you're coming from these states, then you need to lock yourself up for 14 days, which I was already prepared to. I'm already doing that. Honestly, I'm not going out unless I'm going grocery shopping, and I'm in and out. Like I'm picking stuff up and moving. People are just acting like this stuff doesn't exist anymore, and that's why we haven't had anything under control. And then y'all have y'all president, because that's not my president, acting the damn fool on Twitter. And I'm just like, what? You know, this is just a hot damn mess right now. It's a hot mess. So I hope you guys are staying safe and being smart about it, being vigilant, because you still, I mean, come on, you still have to be aware of the crisis that it's a crisis. It's like a global crisis, and you're still out here acting up. What is going on? Quite frankly, I don't want to be outside that badly or to be socializing that badly. And it's great for me because I'm an introvert anyway, so I'd rather not be around people. So it's working out great for me. But even if you're an extrovert, like, do y'all really need to be around people that bad that y'all are out here risking your life and other people's lives? Like, y'all don't need to be doing all of that. You don't. You really, really don't. But alright, so my brows are filled in. I'm just gonna apply some primer to my lids. I was looking back at some old videos of me. So I've gained weight during COVID, right? Like during the lockdown, I've been eating, and I'm now 37, so my metabolism has been like, yeah girl, sit down somewhere. So I have not been moving around as much, and I've been eating up a storm, and I'm a little bit chubbier than I was. And I was looking at some of my older videos. I'm gonna go in with moisturizer. This is new for me. This is from Pharmacy. It's the Daily Greens Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer. I'm just gonna use a, ooh, that's too much. That's too much. Just like a little, how much is that? Like a pea-sized amount? And I was looking at my older videos when I was thinner, and I'm like, actually, I do like the extra weight. Like, the extra weight looks, to me anyway, I feel like it looks better, but I still need to get on it because I am getting a whole tummy, and I have back rolls, and my thighs are rubbing like crazy, and I don't like that feeling, so I'm gonna need to take some weight off. But, and however, I still like the fullness of my face a little bit more. So anyway, how are you guys doing? Mental health and emotional health check for you guys. How is everybody holding up and like handling everything? I mean, not only do we have the COVID-19 crisis, but we also have a new civil war pretty much in America, in the United States. It is not letting up, and it shouldn't let up at all. Because this is now a crisis as well, because Black lives are being hunted down. You're not telling me that those 6 people that they found hanging committed suicide. There's lynching going on. Black people are being hunted. I mean, protesters are being run over by claim to be patriots. Like, what the hell is happening? Then you have these Karens running wild and pulling out guns at people, at protesters. Are you out your goddamn minds? Like, what the fuck is actually happening, right? It's just, whoo, y'all, I thought I was really doing something with that headband. It ain't do a damn thing for me. But that's one of the reasons too that it's so hard to come on and film, because it's so mentally draining that this is how my people are being treated. Like me, my people are being treated in this country. It's mentally exhausting. And so I really haven't been in the mood to film, much less. And then on top of that, the fringes of the beauty community are in flames. And I'm saying the fringes of the beauty community because those people do not represent the beauty community, the beauty space as I know it on YouTube. And a couple of you guys have asked me to do a card chat. Like, you guys are probably waiting on a card chat. And here's the thing. I preserve my sanctity, and I preserve my mental health and well-being before anything else. I honestly do not want to participate in the whole drama getting, what is it, 3, 2, what level are we on right now? Because this just seems so ridiculous. But I don't want to, like, I really don't want to participate in it. I might do a video, you know, I don't know, like, do I really want to talk about it? Not really, because here's the thing. So in case you guys aren't aware, which if you're in the beauty space, I'm sure you are, Shane Dawson, Tati Westbrook, Jeffree Star, James Charles, who else? It's just them 4, right? It's just a spilling over from the drama from last year when Tati Westbrook did her Bye Sister video, where she pretty much outed James Charles as a narcissistic, egotistical, maniacal, almost sexual deviant. I don't know, like, what would you say she was trying to accomplish with that video? I don't know, but she came out and pretty much had all these accusations against James Charles, and then Jeffree Star jumped on the bandwagon and called James Charles a predator, and like, there were so many accusations against this 19-year-old. He was then 19. And I never did a video on that. To me, it was pretty much ridiculous. It was really ridiculous that these people who call themselves friends, because Tati and James were friends. Like, he did her makeup at her wedding. Like, they're friendly. She had more like a motherly role in his life. She was also his mentor along with her husband. So I just found it so curious that somebody at that age, because she is I think a couple years older than me, so I'm 37, and at her age to befriend and try to mentor a 19-year-old up-and-coming megastar, because on YouTube, let's be frank, James Charles is a phenomenon. He's like a very successful influencer, and he's extremely young. And for her as a 38-year-old, I'm guessing, and he was 19, so she was twice his age, to come out and do a video, like a whole video pretty much accusing him of sexual depravity, rather than sit with him and deal with this in private. It was just really nasty to me. And I didn't do a video because I'm like, you are, first of all, this is somebody that's your friend. Second of all, you're his mentor. You're older. You should be the person that can sit him down and talk to him and be like, listen, James, I love you, and this is what I've been hearing from people, and this is really concerning to me, and I want you to take stock of what you're doing and take stock of your life, because it's dangerous, and I feel like you are free falling down the wrong path, and you need to, you know, get yourself together. Because remember, do you remember being 19 and just being a hot mess and thinking you knew everything? And then James, in addition to being hormonal and being 19, which I feel like your late teens and your early 20s are when you're the most egomaniacal. This is when you think you know it all and you out here and whatever. And then on top of that, now he's seeing all this success at that age. Like, he's making $1 million deals at that age. Like, who wouldn't be egotistical? Who wouldn't be friggin' crazy at 19? And for her to actually do like, you put this out to the world and you're like, oh, this is the only way I thought he would actually put down his phone and listen. And it's like, that's what you thought was the best approach? That was what you thought was the best approach for somebody you considered a friend. You have his number, you know where he lives, and that was your approach, to do a video. And it was obvious that your video was very vindictive, because the title of it alone was "Bye Sister." What? This is not how people have friendships, okay? And I know LA and Hollywood is like a different beast, but to me, being somebody's friend means you're gonna have their best interests at heart. Even when they're doing wrong, you're gonna try to see the good in them and try to help them out. And as an older person too, that's taken on a mentor role in someone's life, like, that's what you take on. And to me, her video was just, it was so tacky. And I stopped watching and following Tati after she started promoting Jeffree Star. I was like, ooh, The minute she started to try to get in with the in crowd, like the younger influencers and Jeffree Star, and started surrounding herself with those people, I was like, nope. Tag me out. I was watching Tati when she was doing, I think it was called, ooh, that got in my eye. She was doing, what's it called? Manic Mondays or Crazy Mondays, something like that, where she would get all the flyers and the coupons from all these drugstores, and she would go around and clip the coupons and tell you how to get the best deals at these stores. Like, she would literally get products for free after doing the coupons on and the deals, and then the store cash and all that stuff. That's when I was watching Tati. That's when I was enjoying Tati. Like, I really loved how she did those videos. And then she started to do the What the F series, where she was reviewing more expensive products to see if they were worth it, and those got a lot of views, and like, she skyrocketed in popularity. That's when I was watching Tati, right? And look at this bronzer. This is a Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. But after that, and after I said, like, she started hanging around with a certain crowd because she was getting bigger. It's almost like she started to see and feel success, and she wanted more and more and more, and more people were interested in her, and she started to just run with that. And that to me changed her, and I stopped watching her definitely after the Jeffree Star thing. I was like, you're supporting Jeffree Star? Yeah, that's not gonna work for me, so bye-bye. And I always kind of side-eyed Tati a bit because she was just a rich white woman, and I always side-eye rich white women because I'm like, are you a little bit racist? Because I don't know if you've been around black people, and I don't know if you just see them as servants, and I don't like that feeling. And I don't know if you guys know this, but she was on an episode of Say Yes to the Dress, which is where people go and shop for their wedding dress, and it's like a reality show. It is a reality show, but it's in like a wedding dress store, and these people have some huge budgets, and they go in and they're trying to find dresses. And it was almost like a Real Housewives of LA, Hollywood kind of setup, because she had a huge budget and she was shopping for her dress to get married to James, because they were supposed to get married like a long time ago. And she just, it gave me that rich white woman, I may have servants kind of vibe, and I don't like that vibe, because it just sinks to me of plantation and slavery, and I'm just like, so I always side-eyed her, and it was easy for me to just say no once I saw her associating with Jeffree Star, because when you associate with Jeffree Star and you're friends with Jeffree Star, you are pretty much a racist apologist. That's how I see you. That's it. I can keep moving, and I'm that type of person. Like, there's so many people on YouTube to watch that I don't need to watch you just to watch you, because there's so many options. And the minute you do something that doesn't sit right with me, it's bye-bye. Just like Kathleen Lights with the N-word, it was just like, and people are like, oh, it was a mistake, and they can, is it though? And if you can just let certain things flow out your mouth, it's obvious that it's a part of your vocabulary. And when you're in private, it can just flow out your mouth when you're very comfortable. And don't tell me that liquor does anything, okay? Liquor just makes you a lot more comfortable with things that you probably would suppress in polite company. So don't play in my face, okay? So then, the Kathleen Lights thing, I was like, bye. And then with Tati and Jeffree Star, it's like, if you're able to just accept certain things and let certain things go and just roll with the punches, it says a lot about you, because show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. So if buying you a Birkin bag or a Louis Vuitton bag buys your friendship, and you're so quick to defend these people when they're in situations where they're calling a black woman, Jackie Aina, a gorilla, and then calling out her finances and like going to war with her? Are you crazy? Jeffree Star has gone to war publicly with Makeup by Shayla, so Shayla, and Jackie Aina. Like, went for the jugular with these two people. And I haven't seen him go after any white woman or white man this way. And correct me if I am wrong, but that doesn't say something to you that he would go that aggressively after black women? Are you crazy? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? I cannot, okay? And for you to defend those actions, oh, that's my friend, and that's just who he is, and you're accepting who this person is, so that tells me who you are. So I was done with Tati after that. And then this video that she recently released about how she was manipulated and did it. Oh, I was manipulated, and oh my god, they like gaslit me. It's like, no one should have taught y'all the word gaslight, okay? No one should have taught y'all the word narrative. No one should have taught y'all the word anxiety, because here you are just throwing it around like you were not gaslit, okay? You were peer pressured at best, okay? You were manipulated, yeah, but that's not gaslighting. No one was gaslighting you. Like, gaslighting is a whole concept, okay? And even psychologists like don't really want to talk about it, because it was a movie, and that's where the word originated from, and it's a concept, okay? It happens. But let's not just throw that around like, oh, it was gaslit. No, bitch. You were manipulated, peer pressured, and you wanted to be in with the in crowd. You were defending Jeffree, and you wanted to be seen as one of their compatriots, and then you got screwed in the end. Okay? Just call it what it is, okay? And she was playing this hella victim game, and I'm just like, stop it. Stop the foolishness. Now, Jeffree Star and his mafia behavior, I don't know who he think he is, but he out here having people scared to talk up. And I'm like, ooh, dupping on Ufa Fratton, because I wish he would. I wish he would. And somebody did reach out to me, and I'm not going to say who it is, well, a huge influencer that said that they were scared of Jeffree Star. And I'm like, but I made a tweet about it, and I got a response in my DM, and it was saying that Jeffree Star, it's not about what he has ammunition on people, like voice notes or text messages or DMs or whatever, but the fact that he has threatened violence, which he threatened violence, and he's been in fights. We've seen videos where he's kicking and hitting people, right? So he threatens violence. He's a violent, vicious person, and he's not afraid to put his hands on people. I'm sure now he's a little bit more tame, but he's not afraid to put his hands on people. And on top of it, he's not afraid to lie and manipulate stories and make them fit the storyline he's going with. I would say narrative right there, but we already spoke about how that word is thrown around loosely, and I don't want to use it, right? But yeah, suit his narrative, right? So he will lie and manipulate and just say anything. And the thing about it is, once it's said and once it's out there, like, people are gonna believe it, even if it's a straight up a lie, and even if you can prove that it's a lie, it's still gonna be hanging out there. Just like how he said James Charles is a sexual predator. Now, I'm not going to discount if there's a victim out there, if these stories are true. If there's a true victim out there, I'm not discounting where they stand, but we've already seen that Jeffree Star is a liar, and he is someone that blows the truth up. Like, he will take something like this and make it this huge thing. He makes a mountain out of a molehill. Look at the friend of his, Mar. She came out with a video that was about the Makeup by Shayla situation. So Jeffree Star was defending Mar, and because he said that Shayla told this girl that her face was disproportionate and that she should get lip fillers. Here I am talking when I said I really wasn't gonna say anything and not applying my makeup. Ooh, am I gonna put blush over that? See, I want to do an eye look from one of my build-up palettes because you guys asked for eyeshadow looks, so I wanted to do an eyeshadow look. So that's gonna be filmed separately, but I wanted to do the face with you guys. Ooh, hey, this brush though, and this color, ooh. Okay, so it comes out based on what Mara's saying. She's saying, what? That's kind of not how it happened. I was indeed asking people, we were at an event, and she was asking people if they thought, you know, lip fillers were for her. Like, should she get lip fillers? Like, would they recommend it? Because obviously these are the kind of conversations that you're gonna have at beauty events, right? You have people that are in the industry that are doing veneers and doing lip fillers and doing injectables and doing all these different cosmetic procedures, and you want their feedback because obviously they've done it. So she was saying she was having that conversation. She was just asking for what people thought, and Shayla had said to her that, yeah, lip fillers would look great on you, and that her top lip, if she was gonna do it in the top lip so it would balance out her look. And Jeffree Star made it seem like Shayla was out here like, bitch, your face look deformed, you should go out, you look a hot damn mess, you should go ahead and fix that. Like, that's how he made it seem, and everybody ran with that because he said it. And now she's coming out, which I think she should have came out before this, but that's neither here nor there because a lot of people are coming out now talking about, oh, they were scared. Whatever, okay? What does Jeffree Star have on y'all? Y'all, I'm questioning y'all, okay? So she was like, that's not even how it went. Like, she didn't even take offense to anything that Shayla said. And where was that energy when Shayla needed it? But that's how he does things. He blows up stories, and then these people are crucified by his fans and stans because they obviously don't have a mind of their own, and his stans go crazy and go after people, and people are scared of that, you know? And then with Jackie, he was taking something that Laura Lee told him about how Jackie hadn't paid her taxes or something, like coming for her, and then behind the scene talking shit and calling her a gorilla with one of his friends. And it doesn't matter what people say against Jeffree Star, because the minute they say something, all of a sudden, oh, it's a lie, it's a fake receipt, people are making shit up. Like, no one wants to believe other people, but the minute Jeffree Star says something, everybody believes him. And I'm like, what the hell kind of intrigue does this guy have? Like, are you fucking kidding me? But you know what? People see in him parts of themselves, and they forgive him because in essence they're forgiving themselves. So they're forgiving themselves for using the N-word, they're forgiving themselves for being openly racist, they're forgiving themselves for being just a nasty person, because he comes at people left and right. And we're not talking about 10 years ago, we're talking about yesterday, okay? And then his association with Davi Vanity and that whole sexual predator aspect, like, he shows you who he is, but you guys make so many excuses. Not you guys, but you know what I mean? His fans, his stans make so many excuses for him. And I'm like, people make excuses for other people because they see themselves in that person. And really and truly, they're excusing that behavior in themselves and forgiving themselves because they're like, oh, well, I have done it, so, you know, I'm not a bad person, I'm not racist. But you can't classify yourself as not racist when you're not really truly diving into your behavior and your thought processes and really thinking about how you treat people and how you are benefiting from a system that has suppressed and oppressed black people this whole time. You're not open to realizing the role you play in that, so you can't be like, oh, I'm not racist, I don't see color. Well, I have no option but to see color, okay, sweetheart? So you better try get in line, be accountable for your actions, and be accountable for your contribution to it, right? So these people just openly, easily forgive Jeffree Star because, again, they see themselves in him. So here we go. Tati releases this video, which she has been building up because she was releasing like music clips on Twitter. Like, what is she doing? She's trying to manipulate the situation herself too, because she was building up the hype. Tati, I see you. None of y'all are innocent in this, okay? So stop it. Cut it out. All of y'all are just a hot mess. So now Tati came out. Jeffree Star is being dragged. More videos are coming out about him. But the one that's taking the biggest hit is his family, Shane Dawson, I don't understand. People are like, oh, I didn't know. That's a privilege. It is such a privilege where you can just brush over certain things and just carry on your merry way and just support these people just easily without even thinking about what they've done in their past. So now Shane Dawson is being revealed about all the blackface characters that he's done, all the stereotypes that he perpetuated in his past videos, and of course now the sexual depravity that he has displayed in videos and podcasts, and it's a whole thing, okay? To me, Shane Dawson is a sexual deviant, and everything that is Lord Jesus, what y'all coming here for?
Really?
Can I help you?
I just wanted to say hello.
So to me, Shane Dawson is straight up a sexual deviant, okay? Point blank, period. And Jeffree Star is a racist. And here's the thing, people can still have good parts to themselves and good qualities but still be overall a shitty person, and neither of these people have shown me that they have changed and that shitty behavior has been reformed. I don't care what you think you're gonna say to me to try to convince me, oh, they apologize, they're different. I have not seen a change in any of these people, and regardless of anything that they say now, all these apologies, it doesn't matter to me, if I'm quite frank, because the things that they've done are just so beyond the line that there's no reason for me to openly accept these people and support these people. I will never support those people. I never have and I never will. And that's not to say people can't change and people can't grow and be better versions of themselves, but that doesn't mean I have to accept that and accept them. Like, you've done enough where I can just write you off, okay? Point blank, bye. I don't care, and I'm not going to go out of my way to forgive these people and accept these people. Why? I mean, really and truly, why? Nothing about these people are redeeming. I don't care if they're entertaining. There's so many other great creators and influencers that you guys can support that are equally entertaining, equally talented, if not more so, and deserve our support over these people. So that's just my 2 cents. I don't know, I really wasn't gonna talk about this, but apparently I did. But anyway, all of them can just go kick rocks. I'm over it, I'm done. But here we are, I'm here, and I did not intend for this video to be what it is, but I guess this is what it is. Here are my thoughts. in a nutshell. There's so much more I could get into, but why? It's just not worth my energy, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't want to talk about it, because it's not worth my energy. Like, I can't go in and like go off and be like, Why? Why are we wasting our time and energy on these people? Right? Why? And the bad thing is, there are people that I watch, like I like, and they would do Jeffree Star videos, and I'm like, they would buy his products and review them, and I'm just looking at them like, that must be so nice. That must be so nice to just be flippant about how you spend your money and who you support because it doesn't directly affect you. Must be nice. Good for you. And it's like, I like these people, but I'll never trust them. And I said that on Twitter, like, I'll never trust you. I will never I would never be your friend. Like, I could never be cool with you if you were that cool with just supporting Jeffree Star. I could never. Imagine? Could never. Oh, jeez. And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go do my eye look. I'm gonna go finish up this stuff, and I have a lot of videos coming up that I hope to film. Let me not make promises, because I'm hoping to film. I've been trying to film for the last 3 days, guys, and I'm just failing, like completely failing at it, because every time I say I'm gonna come here and film, I'm like, I don't want to put makeup on my face. The only reason I was able to film today is because I kicked myself in the butt. I'm like, get up, you have to film, okay? Do something with your life. And that's why I'm here. But I kind of want to do a lot more videos. I have a haul video coming up of stuff that I think I blacked out. I think I lost my mind, and I was just trying to self-soothe, and I bought a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And, I mean, yeah, I did, and I want to showcase them, and I want to use them, and I want to have fun, and I want to do the looks with the palettes, the Make Your palettes. They're over there that you guys asked me for, and I also want to build more palettes. I know you guys asked me to build a palette for the Natasha Denona bronze palette, which I'm not picking up because I don't support Natasha Denona point blank, period. Another one that I'm just like, why? I don't care about Natasha Denona. I can keep it pushing, right? So I want to do that, and then I have other ideas too, and tag videos, and there's so much to create, and I just need to find the time, kick myself in the ass to actually do it. So stay tuned. And you know what, I wanted to say this at the start of the video, so I'm gonna just say it and then insert it at the start, because that's where it really belongs before I got into all this fiasco, right? So I already said what I needed to say, so thank you guys again. It's so great to see the support and the growth, and I'm just so thankful, and I can't wait to do more. So yeah, a lot more is coming. It's just so great to know that the community that we've created here and cultivated is so promising and so positive and full of energy and love. So that's what I want to keep going, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do my haul video. I'm gonna do the look, then do a haul video, so you'll see those coming up. And until my next video, which will be very soon, thank you so much for the support, so much for liking and subscribing, and oh my god, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much again. And until my next video, I said that already, which will be very soon. I love you, stay safe, I'll talk to you. Bye guys.